There we are, there we are, there we are. Continuing where we left off. With hopefully a much better and stable experience. Let's just pull out the FPS count immediately. Magnus, Roots, how are you doing? Coupe, you said something about the coupes. Magnus, I'm pretty sure you said that the third one was only the right option. I kinda like it in white. Yeah, let's do it white. I'm gonna keep a close eye on the GPU usage. That was 60% under normal gameplay and, well, close to 100 when the other opponents were around me, including some particles. And that hasn't changed. Okay. How has that not changed? I literally tested that after... Okay. I even tested it with a stream. Can I go through the middle? I can. That is weird. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Last time when I tested it, it was literally like GPU usage at like 30% or something. Ooh, that was close. Looking at the chat for 1 second. Okay, I really find this to be extremely odd. I think it was on Wednesday when I tested it. I did some changes that people suggested. And I even did like a private testing stream with it. Because I thought maybe the streaming made it terrible. And then I had like a 30%... Well, thank you for that. I had like a 30% usage. That's it. Also, I think it's a bit loud. Like what I did. I'm just gonna have a look. What I did, yeah? Is I go to graphics. This is what has been suggested to me. Low textures, precast textures, display. Maybe I can put this to much medium. What was it? I think it was just precast textures and also an emulation. Overclock this to 180. What if I just overclock it to 300? And then enable multi-threads, enable CDVD pre-caching. That was all. What is this? Set VCQ to 0, make error rate to be complete. That shouldn't be too much of a thing. Using this can reduce input lag at the cost of measuring higher. No, okay, let's not do that. Let's just bloody overclock it to the max. I feel like that has increased it a bit. No, okay, no. Why? I'm so stupid. Why is it? Ah! Even had a look if I had to update it, but no, that was not the case. Just put you back to 180% then. Enable pre-caching, that was the thing. What if I just drop the resolution to just 1080? And put this at basic. Hell, let's just do that. The hell with 1440p. I can definitely notice the drop in resolution. Also mouse. I don't notice... I'm 10 second behind. Oh, second. I don't notice a decrease in GPU usage. And this is basically the reason why I just don't like emulators.
Once again, this is Crash FM, home of the famous, or should that be infamous, 270-degree drifting delight. This is Winter City for all your racing info. Stay with Crash FM.
Oh, yeah. Can I change that from here? Yes, I can. Oh yeah, where's the restarts? Stupid emulator.
Hey, what's up, guys? It is me, Striker, on Crash FM. That station 270 is insane. Last year, one of
Suddenly truck. So stupid. Why?
All right, listen up.
I just don't get it. Why was it working fine on Wednesday on stream? Why is it just terrible again now? That was a nice overtake, by the way. And then I had... Okay. Watch out for that car, watch out for that car. It's not the CPU, mate, it's a GPU. The GPU is just for some reason. But I just don't get why, though. That's the thing, I just don't get why. Why is a 20-year-old game on a 25-year-old console emulation, on a console, with an emulation that is God knows how old, struggling so badly? If you think about it, this is probably worse optimization than like the likes of GTA 4 on PC.
back with Crash FM, nice and icy in the cold town. Try and take in as much of the atmosphere as possible. This place
Hey,
is
Kevin.
history. One word of advice, though: these buildings are made of stone and will be here long after your car is smashed into thousands.
See, I just don't get why this emulation is just running absolute hot garbage. Especially after it was fine on when I tested it on Wednesday, even while streaming. One thing I haven't done, I'm just going to test that without my overlay. So I can't see the chat at the moment. No, that doesn't change anything. Okay, that doesn't change anything. So weird. Guess I have to accept it. So all those changes I did, you know, precaching textures, overclocking the lot, did not work, did not help. Oh, I'm sure they have an idea, you know, Why would you apply someone to do a job and then they have no idea how to actually do it? I'm sure the developers of this emulator have tried their absolute best. But I just don't get. You get my logic? 20-year-old game, 25-year-old console, emulator that's probably at least 10 years old and is running like garbage. What if I completely... would that help? Because normally what I do is just exit and save the state. What if I just completely do a reboot? Like a full-on reboot. So... Close. Exit without reset system? Let's just do that. Challenge everything. What other settings do I have? Default, mate. I'll let you have a look. Can I actually go? No, I have to save the state. Oh. So what I have right now... Oh, actually, that hasn't changed. Display. Standards. All standards. Rendering. Standard. With anisotropic filtering to 2 times and the blending accuracy to basic. Texture placement. This has been recommended to me to load textures, precast textures, to have that all enabled to try to aid the frame rate a bit. And also BIOS emulation and cycle it, overclock it by 180%. And enable multi-thread, enable CD/VD pre-caching. That's what I've done. Those are my settings. So far, hasn't changed too much. Watch it now being perfect.
Yes, it's great to be back in continental Europe.
Yeah!
Well, Europe? I can't. I feel like it's time for some games.
You should do 3 times native, full stop. Yeah, but I did. I changed that.
Crash FM back again.
Did not notice any. No.
So
far.
You should never miss an
And usually it's all right now. But when other opponents start to appear and... Yeah, there we go. This is what I mean. How? Why? I just don't get it. Ooh, even the chat is slow now. Okay. Shit, this is what I mean. Why is this happening? On a 20-year-old game, on such an old console, with a console emulation that's God knows how old, on a PC that has a 3080 in it. Ow. Xbox version should run fine. Is it literally then just this emulator that's garbage? Oh well, nice. Because some other people also said with Need for Speed Undercover that the Wii version was much better. Is this PC PS2 emulator just hot garbage? Look at those particles. When the particles start to happen, that's when shit really hits the fan. Like, it's right now, it's actually genuinely difficult for me to enjoy the vehicle combat. But I thought, like, you know, PS2 emulator, because a lot of good games are on there. Oh, me too. But the thing is, Wednesday I tested it on a basic, like, private stream, and it was okay. Even thought, like, you know, maybe updating the graphics card, but why would that affect anything? Because this emulator is, and this game is God knows how old and how long available. What if I'm gonna try something out. Because I think I can do it while streaming. Yes. What if I just put this at low? This is going to look terrible, by the way. Well, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't help anything. Okay. Put that back. Oh, it didn't hit apply, my stupid ass. Hello? Oh, because the particles are on screen. There we go, okay. Output. What if I just put this at, like, fast? Is it low? Oh, fuck it, let's just try this. Apply. Let's see how bad. I don't know if it's going to look terrible. Okay, I'm gonna restart that. I don't know how terrible the stream looks, by the way, but
Line them up and knock them down. Road rage is all about eliminating your target racer.
62%.
Take it lying down, so you're gonna need
Because right now I'm using pretty much no utilization from streaming, and it's still terrible. Okay. Ooh, ooh. I shouldn't do that when. Yeah, it's literally just.
This is what we call a TRE, target
There we
rich
go.
environment. Pedal to the metal and metal onto metal. That's how you eliminate. Get as many as you can before the clock ticks to 0 or until your car
This emulation is just garbage. Was the case with New Speed Undercover, it's the case now. What if I'm just gonna try it at this moment. Lock the game to 30 FPS. Oh, yo, that also slows it. Ah! What? Okay, never mind. Locking the frame rate also slows the game down. enabled the patch, Kevin, that allows for kilometers an hour instead of miles an hour. I also looked up on forums, but I couldn't really find an answer. I mean, look, when... This is just garbage. Come on, die! Then I die, okay.
Crash FM back again. So the word is, and I got the word, the fort out by the riverfront used to be a place of royalty.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix this now.
Great area to duke it out on the Burnout circuit. I'm Striker, keeping it real on Crash.
And also, I can try other emulators, sure, but if it's the same case with like the Xbox emulator or the Wii emulator, whatever, then I'm just gonna ditch the idea of trying out games on emulators. I mean, I tried that. I tried that, but there was like no difference at all. If I go to, let's just go to 720p and put this at 0. Still high, yeah, it doesn't change. Unchanged. Well, I wouldn't say unchanged, but it's still an issue. At 720p. How does lowering the resolution from 1440p to 720p not really fix it? You can still see a hint of frame drops.
What's up? I'm Striker on Crash FM with big opportunity for takedowns and passion action all around Cathedral Square. Feel free to worship at the altar.
I mean,
Check back for more
it's not
here on
dropping
Crash FM.
now, the frame rate. Ow. It is, yeah, I mean, obviously it's far better. Okay, what I'm gonna do now... Oh, stupid ass. 1080p. Okay, no. How? How? How far can we push this actually? What's the lowest we can do? Native. I can't even see. I can't even see. How? At this, I can't even see the cars pretty much. This must be like 4.8, 476? Yeah, I can't even see a thing. 720p at least. At least we can somewhat see the cars now. But you know, where, do you understand where I'm getting from, you know? We have to lower the resolution to 720p, and then the GPU usage under load is still 90%. Like right now it's 53. Yeah, but we're still hitting 99%. Look at this! Still hitting 99%. Gold medal. Okay, well. Looks like 720p it is. Stupid. It's not... Yeah, I hate that this is going to be the solution for now. Keep in mind the AI engine used in the PS2 was very hard on the base console already. Yeah, just get a PS2 and plug that in. But do you see why I now have been, you know, postponing the use of emulators?
On Crash FM, put the pedal to the metal and the metal to the metal on this Alpine.
Like Undercover was a prime reason. This is now also a prime reason. I could try if the Xenia Xbox emulator is better.
You know what one of the biggest problems in this Alpine environment is? Snow blindness, whiteouts. It sucks when you totally nail your car because of it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Take care on the...
Is Midnight Club on Xbox?
That was a public service announcement brought to you by Crash FM.
We're still hitting 100% GPU utilization. Oh my god. Get it. Come on, get it. Ah, no. Because that's going to be a big one for me. I mean, I can play Midnight Club 2 on the PC, which I'm very thankful of. And let's just hope to God that it's just EA games. And I don't know obviously how the PS3 emulator is. Play Burnout Paradise when we get the chance. It's in the voting roster route, but no one wants to play it. Well, I think I was the only one that voted for Burnout Paradise for this Friday. But I would imagine that this is the most popular emulator right now. Maybe besides the Xbox 360 Xenia emulator? Have they not like made a patch? Maybe. Hey, I've never like even thought about that. Is there maybe a patch for this game on this emulator that makes it run better? Hang on. I just thought of something. Burnout 3 takedown. You can see that it runs terrible even here. Okay, hang on. We need to. There we go. PC gaming wiki. Does this actually? Probably not. No. Okay. Burnout Parent. Okay, so that makes sense. Burnout 3 takedown. PC SX2. Patches? Is there maybe like a patch? Run the game at 1080p plus. Yeah, okay. Fast forward, save state. Install HD. Oh, you want to make it even better, mate? Configure, enable widescreen. Low textures enabled. I have this, yes. I also have this, yes. Let's stop filtering on 16 times. Manual hardware render fixes. Hey, what's this? Can I? Hang on. Can I? Manual hardware. Don't see anything here. What if, do I have to go to save state? Properties. Graphics. Manual hardware render fixes. What are the difference in... Okay. That's now enabled. And that's sort of filtering at 16 times. Sure, why not? Rendering and sort of filtering 16 times. Let's go. Texture replacement. That's enabled. But do I just need to... What if I just do this? Just actually ticking them off. Hardware fixes. What do we have here? Anything that... Hey, what's all this? Disable... When enabled, the GPU will convert column up, otherwise the CPU will. Okay, can we do anything? Preload frame data? Retarget. Is this anything we can do? Auto flush? Tries to detect when a game is drawing its own call. No. CPU split. No. Sprite render size. The maximum target memory. But okay. Doesn't use the same. The problem with the PS simulation is that the PS2 doesn't use the same. Doesn't use GPU the same way the PC does. So they need an entire. Oh. So this is. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Also, the emulator does kind of works best on AMD GPUs. My ass, I have a 3080. Let's just see how this works now. Nice. I don't notice too much of the anisotropic filtering. Nice. GPU should still at peak 90%. Kind of runs smoother. Visually it looks worse now, does it? I don't notice too much of a difference if I'm honest. I will say I can get used to the resolution. Would you mind if you gave... Okay. Doing a favor? Sure. I was looking at the particles. Visually it looks worse now. That doesn't make any sense because we actually increased the... Oh, imagine that was a takedown. Does it look visually worse? I wouldn't say so. You know what I'm also kind... Well, thank you. Have you guys heard about this new technology that Nvidia is working on? NTC, like something about neuro... Oh, fuck, what was it again? It was something about compressing the textures and then upscaling them. Basically like a DLSS for textures. Allowing to... Signature takedown, okay. Allowing them to like compress the textures that much that like, I don't know, 8 gigabytes of VRAM users can be shrunk down to 2, for instance. I have no idea how the testing will go or whatever, but I've heard about it. and that they've like announced it. Well, announced it. I've heard a lot of stories last week. I would say the sunlight looks worse now. Also, I can see shadow pop-ins. Oh. Let's just... We can't restart. Okay, lovely. There's a video uploaded to YouTube last night about Mike messing with the cops in 2005 on a flip car, and we want you to see it. Okay. So, what did I... Texture replacements. No, I need to change that. God damn it. Can't be a regular stream without any technical issues, can be. Wow, English. English is difficult. Very difficult. These are the patches that I've talked about earlier. Like 60 FPS for crashes. What is this? Progressive scan always asks for 4080p during boot. No. Miles an hour to kilometers an hour. Extra particles for driving. No. Thank you very much. Hardware fixes. How about we just do this? And what did we also just changed? I don't think we've done much. What about we just put this at 4 times? And the interlacing, let's just keep that at disabled. Blending accuracy, how about we put that to basic? Just see what's what, you know. We're just trying. Alright, Kevin, you have a good one. Oh, back. Hey. GPU usage is now much lower.
Welcome back to Crash FM. And can you believe this? DJ Atomica
Like much lower.
called me and asked me for us to turn the volume down. Forget it, homeboy. It ain't gonna happen. Let's rock.
This was the GPU usage that I had on Wednesday when I just tested it. Okay, then you know what I'm gonna do next. Hey. Full screen, does that... No, that doesn't matter anything. Okay, my ass is going to put it at 1440p now. Let's see. I can put it at like... I can put it at 8K. $32. That's half of what it used to be. Did we just fix it? I think we did. One random ass setting. What was it? Manual? I lowered the blending accuracy to basic. But I started with that by default. I did manual hardware thingy and I take that to like half. Was that a fix? I'm in first person, so I can't really test out the particle things anymore, but that will happen. Oh, I can hear someone else.
Striker, and I'm hearing from my buddy Atomica over at Radio Big that the peak is kicking ass with all the riders up there. Good to know that we are out of range. Next time you're with an eye shot, bear a thought for this.
I mean, it's best to test it with like a lot of opponents. How does one setting half the GPU usage? Ooh! If you were hungry, would you eat a turkey? No. That's emulate. And do you understand now why I just don't like emulators? Like, I am a pretty technical guy. I am fairly good at troubleshooting. Mate, I run Fallout 4 with like a lot of crashes and instability and with like 300 mods and troubleshooting this and troubleshooting that. I had a problem PC, which I'm sure many of you know still, like, you remember back in 2022, like frequent blue screens. Oh, no. Frequent blue screens and all that stuff. Yes. Okay. Yay! Autosave is off. Did I just... Okay. In all the excitement, I turn off autosave. Wow, this runs so much better now. This is what I use. This is what I mean. This is the GPU usage that I would expect from a game like this old. Oh. I forgot. I want it. Right, let's just enable autosave immediately. Driver details, settings, gameplay. Okay. Profile. Autosave is on. Okay. Mate, yeah, this is... Just go look back at the stream. Look at what I did, because I already forgotten. Manual hardware fixes. That's, I think, the main thing. Pre-caching the textures.
We are in the most beautiful part of the Riviera. Can you smell that? That's the smell of that's not the smell of money. That's the smell from the
Coupe
boost fumes
DX.
from the race earlier
Let's just
today.
try some cars. Used half manual hardware thing. Half manual hardware thing? What's that? Half manual hard... Okay. These images are like regular... This is going to be a good test. Very drifty car. Ooh.
There goes my free room at the Excelsior Hotel. You're listening to Crash FM.
Those were a lot of particles. The GPU usage did not go beyond 33. Yes, yes, look at that. GPU usage did not go beyond 33. We fixed it. How? Maybe you can even enable that extra particles patch now. Do you like Harry Potter? Mate, I grew up with that. Harry Potter is childhood. I'm not much of a reader. I only read the first 2 books. I've watched the movies, played many of the games. Still have some games physical that I can play on PC. See, now I'm enjoying this actually. Ooh, wow. Okay, I was about to say, how did that not actually take him down? Why is this not enabled by default? Ooh, car. People of this emulator, developers of the emulator, are you watching? Enable that shit by default. That was, yeah, this car is very drifty. What's the emulator called again? PC SX2. Hell, maybe I should just upload that as a short video. Car. That was a good test. I just don't get it. How does one setting basically fix everything? Ah! Fiddling around until it works. But mate, that's with everything. That's also with my PC, that's also with when you're coding something. I don't know, Magnus, if you've ever tried to code something yourself. That's a buzz. Holy moly. I just bloody blew up. But literally coding is just fiddling around until it works and then don't touch it because it works. I'm happy. Yeah, I mean, these days I don't really code myself entirely anymore. My second monitor has a dead pixel, that's annoying. But even with AI coding, you still need to troubleshoot here and there and do a lot of revisions. Funny thing about the Riviera track, the specific takedowns are bugged on this and only apply if one of the two in the Riviera... Oh, okay, that's weird. What's this? Your wedding? A bit far-fetched, you live a bit far away, mate.
You're in tune with Crash FM, and now listen up,
AI likes to do some silly things with the code here and there. I have to say, you know, with Claude, it's not too bad. But it has improved over time, that's for sure. But you need to do a lot of like troubleshooting and ask again, ask again, ask again. You did this wrong, you did that wrong.
Can you see where the name comes from?
Boy, am I glad this actually works now. Oh my god, that was close. There's a wall, there's a wall, there's a wall. Yeah. I wonder if undercover now works properly. If I like do manual hardware fixes. Manual hardware fixes and then just half tick them. Not fully tick it, half tick it. There was one lame ass drift. But you get me, you know, now that that is fixed, I can appreciate the game more, I can appreciate the music, the combat, I can appreciate the combat so much more.
Don't swerve. I got everything you need on Crash FM.
Try to get a tram takedown. Well, I need to hurry up then. Fan of the outdoors. Depends on the temperature. Car! Car! I appreciate this music, by the way. So much better than Mountain Heat. I wonder what music 4 Stars and 6 will have. It's mostly going to be Japanese type of music, which, you know, I'm okay with.
You're in with Crash FM. It's a cold day out there in Winter City, but nothing quite warms you up like a burnout. Need I say more?
Lovely. Especially if you code OS on... Oh, yeah, I can't look too long off screen because then I'll bloody die. Also, might as well say it right now because I have most of you in. There won't be a stream next Monday because I won't be available next Monday evening. Night shifts. Won't be many night shifts, mate. Oh, no. Just those two. Just the next Monday and next Tuesday is going to be a night shift for me. Basically, long story short, an entire group of hospital employees will get a new working, how would you say that? A new method of working. You know, they're going to use Microsoft 365. Going from Citrix, which is like everything local. And then I'm there if they have any questions. And because they also work through the nights, potential questions can happen. I need to be able to answer them. We have one bloke who is 63 years old, who's going to do the night shift the entire week this week. Such a legend. Then made Magnus, not next week, but the week after that is going to be dedicated to your birthday. I can still feel my voice. My throat is not 100%. Excuse me.
Takedown transmission coming at you. Listen up. Have you seen the size of the gateway?
Just doing whatever it recommends to me. Do you want to race, mate? Can't find the setting. I found it specifically when looking at the settings in the game, not in the emulation.
Okay, here's where the competition is really gonna get fierce. You gotta place as high as you can.
I found that, Cyber. You need it's not in like the settings here. Graphics, no, it's not in here. You need to go to the, I have to quit out the game, don't I? Yeah, exit save state. You need to right click on the game, then select properties, then graphics, rendering, manual render fixes. And then you want it half ticked. So not like this, not like this, half ticked. That's what fixed it for me. I'm also going to have a look. Blending accuracy, well, we can bump that up to high, because that's something that Burnout 3 actually recommends. Then we have these settings, low textures, precast textures, and asynchronous texture loading. What else? I think those, mid mapping also half enabled. And then emulation, I have that overclocked at 180%. Watch it actually not.
A series of races to do well in a GP. Stand by.
Oh, hang on. Did we? What? How? How? You are joking. I don't get this, mate. What the hell did we blending accuracy? That's still a basic. I don't get this emulator. I don't get this emulator. What did we change? We changed the blending accuracy, didn't we? To basic. We didn't change any other setting, did we? No. Disable this, disable that. Can't be just a blending accuracy, can it? Is it? It is a blending accuracy. What? It is? Mate. Hang on. If I... Okay, watch what it's going to say here at the top left. Watch this. Blending accuracy is basic. Recommended blending accuracy for this game is high. My ass! My ass! What is this? Hey mate, you recommend you enable a setting that literally doubles your GPU usage. But I cannot recall that I used blending accuracy high for undercover. I was like, sure, let's maybe put this at high because that's what the system recommends. Not knowing that it bloody nukes your GPU usage. How has no one said this to the developers? Or do they just not bother to fix it? Just remove that bit of text and it's all good. I would really like to try it now with Need for Speed Undercover now, to be honest. See if that actually will fix it. It's not like, obviously it's going to be needed, because we've completed that a long time ago now, but it's just, you know, we also had major problems with Undercover.
I've been picking up some serious airtime testing out your route along the tree-lined avenue. Hit that right and you're flying.
I will look after this race. I'm not going to boot up Undercover if that setting is set to a high. Ow. The dev focus on emulator actually rather than performance. Mate, if a 3080 can't run this game at 1440p, hell, even 1080p, at what the developers recommend, you got a problem. Because most people don't have a 3080. I think the most popular graphics card is currently the 4060 from Steam Hardware Service. Well, that's much worse than the 38. Well, maybe not much worse. Blending is used to apply transparency to the textures. Particle systems are using textures which is... Yeah, okay. That makes sense that when, you know, a lot of the particles were happening and then it just nuked the frame rate. Car... Yay! Aftertouch takedown. Didn't do shit, he just ran into me. It reminds me of that short video when I did, you know, with New Street Pro Street, when I crashed in the Camaro in a drag race and then the other bloke just crashed into me with a wide open road. Good timing with the song. Also, I set some settings in
Man, it's cold out there. I got frostbite
the
in places
equalizer
I
settings to
don't
like
know about.
do some reduced echoing.
Off, 'cause you might get
Okay, well that's a good start for me.
reporting from the Winter City. The snow has stopped falling, so no more stalling. Go tear it up.
Also, mate, you just died. I have these occasional cough candy bits. Maybe some of you recognize these. These are... Magnus, maybe you recognize these. These are lovely, mate. All pieces of candy. They're literally translated called cough candies. Maybe a bit before your time, Magnus. I'm glad we fixed this. But that they took this stupid ass setting to do so. Okay. They aren't shaped like an oval, then you know these are the proper ones, the OG ones. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're with Crash FM. Who was that genius who came up with the idea of putting not one, not two, but 3...
9 seconds behind!
Dude!
Shit, man, I got some racing to do. I have to pull out my inner Ayrton Senna with this. Or maybe I shouldn't, because then I would just crash. That was bad. I hear another bloke behind me. No, that's a restart. That was the in Ayrton Senna.
A series of races, points for places, it's race GP time.
Sorry, but if you still have problems, then you should like completely... Well, don't do that. But you should just completely remove the blending accuracy, because it's currently at the basic setting, but I think you can also just turn it off. Opposite 2 turns to be locked at 30 FPS. Maybe there are patches to enable that to 60. You know also what kind of what game I'm looking forward to in terms of music? GTA 6. Looking forward to what songs they will provide and what they will have. Because Rockstar usually cooks when it comes to like music selection. That was lovely.
Welcome to Winter City, a city full of culture, history, and low-down...
Fact. immediately second. Car. Ja. En mag ook de stream Happy Wheels someday. Mate, that's a long time ago. Believe it or not, I actually made a video about it. Like, way back. And with way back, I mean like it's going to be over 10 years ago. But mate, I played the heck out of Happy Wheels like when it was in its prime, you know? 2008, 2009? Was it? 2009? Or like very early 2010s? It was definitely like 2010, 2011. I'm sure many players at my age have played Happy Wheels. Feck. That's a bad timing. 3 seconds behind. Not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. That's a restart. You think you prefer revenge to this game? Well, what's your opinion, Magnus?
Race GP rules aren't too complex. First place wins the most points available in each race. Whoever has the most points wins.
I knew that was going to happen. Why the hell did I steer into that? Okay, that's a restart. Progression is a bit iffy. Crash mode is fantastic. Okay. Prefer revenge crash mode to this?
Set of races, it's race GP time. You gotta be consistently great to progress in this competition.
What's my favorite food? Can't go wrong with a good steak. Some good steak, like a ribeye or entrecote. And then with some proper fries. Crunchy fries. Oh, and then a good glass of wine. Red wine. Or if you want to go like American, go with a beer. Not too big fan of beers, like the regular beers. Special beers, sure, or like fruity beers. I like fruity beers.
Out there in Winter City, but nothing quite warms you up like a burnout. Need I say more?
Forgot to mention there's no single event. Oh. Well, could give it a go. Better revenge at some point. But yeah, there are a lot of other games that I would like to try out for first. I think after this one I would quite like to do a PC game. Ah, come on! Four seconds behind. And it's lap 3. Ah! You know what? I won the previous one. I'm just gonna end in seconds. I'm fine with that. Grid is definitely on my list. And from what I've heard, I need to use the extra mod. Because that just adds a bunch of extra stuff. Like the name suggests that. I've never played Grid before. I know. Bad. And it's a PC game. Mate. It's going to be even worse. I mean, I have played Grid. I even have it installed. I've never played Grid. Can you see that? I've never played it. I have the official Steam game, even Grid 2. I have played 66 minutes, last played 2021. Never played Grid 1. It's a bit bad, isn't it? But yeah, from what I've heard, if you want to play Grid, just use the extra mod because it's basically like, you know, a lot of extra fixes. Excuse me.
You're back with Crash FM. The valley floor looks like a junkyard. I've never seen
But you know, better late than never.
in one place. Great work, everyone.
And better late on stream than, I don't know. Because I love to just, I'm trying Burnout 3 right now with, you know, you guys. Very drifty handling. Drifty handling, okay. Root also never played Grid. Well, then it's going to be a first time for both of us. Probably because of integrated graphics. Yeah, it's a bad thing just running on integrated graphics. I know that because I had a laptop that just had integrated graphics. Couldn't do much. Crispy chips in general. And with crispy chips, do you mean like the fries? Or like potato crisps? You know, I hate that. I hate the fact that they have a word that chips is fries. But in our language, chips is, you know, these things, you know?
You're back with Crash FM.
Potato chips.
You see those buildings?
Yeah, but that also doesn't make sense because fries is also made from potatoes.
And luckily we've negotiated so we don't have to pay. Alright, we were trying to negotiate. Anyway, just plow through there as fast as possible. Keep it here on Crash FM.
One of the few things that I just don't get about the English language. My God. I can hear someone behind me. But there are actually a lot of games, not just racing games that... Hang on, my microphone is... Okay. That I need to try at some point. Potato fried is fries. Bagged chips is... I mean, that's even the way you bloody spell it in the Netherlands. English. You know what? Okay, so another couple of games that I've never tried, but I really want to do at some point. Red Faction Guerrilla. That's one that I've never tried before, but I hear a lot of good things about. What else? I made like a list. I've also got a few games that I've never completed. For instance, I don't think I've ever completed Half-Life 2. But you know, there's a lot of things currently on my backlog. Currently doing a Fallout 4 playthrough with the Sims Elements 2 mod. My god, I've been doing an entire playthrough for over a month now. I've started that playthrough like 2nd of March. I'm telling you, mate, the Sim Settlements 2 mod for Fallout 4 just... what a mod. I have to say though, a lot of that time is spent troubleshooting, dealing with crashes, because it's a bit unstable. Well, I have played Portal and Portal 2. Though it's been a while since I played Portal 2. Portal 2 is really good, yeah. Also, often very cheap on Steam when it's on sale. Sports series unlocked. All of Valve's games are cheap on Steam. Yeah, true, mate. Another game, Max Payne. Never tried that before. And it is on Steam, so I really should be getting my hands on that one. Type 3 is the only decent choice here. If you have a custom sports, use that instead. Okay. I also recently tried out Stalker for the first time, Shadows of Chernobyl, but it's just too exhausting of a game. Looking forward to playing Stalker 2. But I also want to try Metro Exodus. Except for maybe Half-Life Alyx, because you need a VR headset for it. Mate, I've got one. I've got the Meta Quest 2. Do I have the second one? Or do I... Hang on. Was it the Meta Quest? Yeah, it was Meta Quest 2. Yeah, I have the Meta Quest 2. Bought it for like $120 or so. It's basically like we had a HTC Vive that broke, and I loved H3 VR, just messing with guns. I really love doing that. So I said to myself, hell of it. I want to get a new VR headset. I want to play H3 VR again. So that's why. Also, one thing that I kind of want to get working again is the Dolphin emulator, and then you try Super Mario Galaxy. I remember playing that on the Wii, and I had a lot of fun. Oh, I like this song. I really like this song, The Lazy Generation. This is really drifty. This is such a banger of a song. Have I ever played Doom? Yes, I have. Even the older ones. Haven't tried the Doom Eternal, and haven't tried out the latest one. Whoa, this is drifty. This is very drifty. And it's the same with Wolfenstein. I've also tried the older Wolfenstein. God, Wolfenstein is so good. The New Order. Wow. Easy. Wolfenstein, The New Order. The Old Blood. Good games, those games. Screamer, yeah, but I am not too big a fan of like anime stuff.
Back with Crash FM, and I think we need to replace the monument on the roundabout.
Sports 3. That really reminds me of like the Lotus. God, what was it? The Lotus Euphoria, I think? Not the rare, obviously. Let's just do it in red. Doom 2016 highly recommended. Yef. Wow, English. Also, my ass just sometimes says stupid stuff. It's not just an English problem, I also have that in Dutch.
Real simple. If you're last across the line on each lap, you're out. Any questions?
Undercover is any different. Ow! I'm just gonna race and see how well I do, mate. Don't. Don't do that. Boom. That's what you get, mate. But you know, there are lots of good games. Loads of them. You know, I just don't... I don't play just racing games. Yes! That was a takedown, was it? Wasn't? Yeah. Just to name a few, I love older Assassin's Creeds. Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, Black Flag, 3, you name it. I'm also a big fan of Far Cry 5. Not the biggest on Far Cry 3, I have to say. I really like Far Cry 5. What else? What else? Long Dark? Yeah, Long Dark is a great game. Indie survival game. Ow. Ah. Yeah, then obviously Fallout, Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Not too keen on the older ones because they're just a bit too old for me. What about Call of Duty, mate? I used to be a very avid Call of Duty player back in the day. Not too much anymore because I mainly don't play first-person competitive online shooters anymore. Or competitive, you know. But you know, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. Those were the days. Basically, when peak Need for Speed died down, you know, with Undercover, that's when peak Call of Duty started. And I'm so glad I experienced both. Many of my classmates also play Call of Duty, so it was just, you know, something that everyone did. I am not too big on horror games, but I know some of them are really good. Like, I know Silent Hill. I think Silent Hill 2? I have a friend who is really big on horror games. Because when it comes to atmosphere, no other genre comes even close. Modern Warfare 2 defined my childhood. Mate, you have no idea with me. Mostly played Team Deathmatch and just, you know, just had fun with all the chaos. Hitman games, I've played some of the Hitman games, but I'm not too strategic. Though I like Hitman Absolution. That's the one that I did. I also played the 2016 version. Haven't played much of the other ones. Ooh. Also, I want to give a mention to Tomb Raider games. My father was very big on Tomb Raider, Call of Duty and Need for Speed. That's how I got into those. I really love, obviously he was a big fan of like the older ones from the 90s. But I really enjoyed Tomb Raider 2013 game. I know Tomato, or Citrus as he is being called now, also does. He doesn't game at all these days. But yeah, when he did back in the day, yeah. Like we both had a simultaneous career on Most Wanted. You know, I was just like 5-6 years old. I just did racing and customizing while he did actual campaign and the progression. And then I also want to give a mention to, I've mentioned it in my reflection video of Forza Horizon 5, State of Decay 2, management zombie survival game, which is unlike any other survival game. Also very good struggling game. Oh, easy. I'm too good. What else? What else do I have a lot of hours in? Oh, how have I not mentioned this? Red Dead Redemption 2. My god. Probably one of the best single player games I've ever played.
Midway around this place. Your Silver Lake experience can help here, but they're a lot faster this side of the Atlantic. I'm Striker and Crash FM for everything Burnout.
And I was just, you know, talking and not even pushing. I haven't. It is on my backlog though, Max Payne.
What's up? I'm Striker on Crash FM with big opportunity for.
But I have a lot of games on my backlog at the moment. Like very recently, the last episode in the story mode of The Long Dark has been released. I'm not just gonna do episode 5. I'm gonna do the entirety, and that's going to be at least 30 hours, if not more. Will I ever play big rigs? No.
That's how you eliminate. Get as many as you can before the clock ticks to 0 or until your car expires.
Die! That worked. Die! Now that the game runs smoothly, I'm having so much more fun. Ooh! Yeah, I saw that one coming. Aye! Stop hitting my ass! Oh, it was a signature takedown. Ah. Hey! Shadow of the Colossus. No, no, I have not. That's why I said it, Magnus. What else? What else? What else do we have? Damn. Ah, feck. To me, Burnout Revenge took this game and turned up to 14, not even 11. That's says enough for me. I'll definitely stream play through that at some point then. Because like I said, I've said this in the previous part as well. This game is so much fun. Like I can definitely feel the fun factor being through the roof at the moment. Ah! No, I'm not satisfied with the silver medal. No way. That's a restart.
Line 'em up.
You think I'd like Revenge more than Takedown? Why do you think that?
And they ain't gonna take it lying down, so you're gonna need to preserve your car for as long as you can.
You said the progression is a bit iffy. I don't care too much about the progression. Not in this game. I just want to knock them out. And just go fast while I'm doing it. Okay. You can use traffic cars and launch them into... Okay. No! Maniac! Car! You saw that? I clipped the building. That car was missing the entire front. That worked. That didn't work. Ooh! Ah! Damage critical. I can see that. Back. Okay, that's a crash. Well, I see. It's definitely. I definitely want to do it at some point with Burnt Revenge. But like I said, there are so many games that I would like to do a stream playthrough of. Lots of games I haven't tried yet. Midnight Club, Grids, and loads of Midnight Clubs. In Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, you can start in the best car or worst car. Yeah, I don't like that. There's like no progression in Most Wanted. Hey, Joseph, mate! Ow. Oh, okay, that was an auto takedown. Yeah, that's... Oh, that was so close. Wow. What a takedown. I only want the gold medal. That's the only thing I want. Watch out for the bus, watch out for the bus. Ah! Ow. Hey. Ow. Watch out for the wall. Watch out for the wall, watch out for the wall. Ah, that was a bloody traffic car. Yeah, I can see why, mate. I can see why. Ah. Rip.
right, here's a scoop for you. The municipal authorities have decorated
It's not my goal to get gold and everything. Just like when I feel I can do it, I want to be able to do it. I want to get it. But it's a great start, isn't it? Restart, okay. Hey.
Line them up and knock them down. Road rage is all about eliminating your target racers.
Oh, mate, Joseph, you would have such an advantage if you would have Discord, you know. Just regular communication with just all of us. Then again, I don't blame you for not having Discord at the moment, given the way that they're heading right now. But I'm telling you, mate, starting the Discord channel... Get out of the way! Starting the Discord channel was probably the best decision I've ever made. Or Discord channel, Discord server. Ah! Was that a crash? Been busy, yes. I can tell. Also, Joseph, are you looking forward to Forza Horizon 6 by any chance? That was a good one. That's a silver medal. Ah, fuck, I saw that one coming. You still get the game. Well, I'll be looking forward to racing with you then, mate. Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That's a coffee grinder takedown. Close, so close. There we go. Ow. Well, I'll take that. That shot. Would you like to play as Sean from Fast and Furious in this game? Can't really. Well, you have a Mustang. Ish. Shelby-ish. I'm just gonna do the new things, you know. Road Rage 1? Sure. Sure, let's just do whatever he suggests. I don't care too much, I don't mind. No, you can't really, no. You can't really do that. I'll be looking forward to using it in Forza though.
And this is ridiculous. It cost over $1,000 to stay at the Grand. I placed a bunch of bets to cover my bill, but not in the casino, on the race that's launching in 2.
Really? Am I doing that well? There's my answer. Mate, oh, you got so many messages.
The clock is ticking.
I'm holding on for the fact that Forza Era still sucks in Japanese game. The place where customization is more relevant and the customization still sucks. I haven't seen the new Forza Era. Well, I've seen this from like the
Crash FM,
gameplay
back
reveal
again?
trailer.
Now, seriously, this is the life. Leaving the smog-filled streets of the U.S. behind and enjoying the views of the river from the cafe.
But I,
This is
on purpose, did not look on any of the preview gameplay from any of the YouTubers. Ah! Look away for 1 second. Let's face it, Joseph, we all were. From what I've heard, I've seen, I've talked to a few people who have played the game early on. They've said that the map actually is quite incredible compared to 5. Like, it's an actual lived-in city, it's proper, it has features that we want. It's dynamic, it looks good. The racing is still good. And I've heard that the LSV8 doesn't have a center supercharger available anymore. So that makes it a less overpowered engine. That's a car. That's another great example, Michael. I have not played any of the older Test Tries game. We just all crashed into that wall. But it counts as a takedown. Hey, I'll take that. But mate, I'm just super excited for Horizon 6. You know, the sounds are good, you know, people are telling good stuff about it. Yeah, I'm not satisfied with bronze. Let me restart! Eh! Okay then. Have you ever heard of George Washington? Of course, mate. I know my history. Let's do another crash thingy.
It's Crash FM here in Winter City, and we are looking out for some.
That kind of reminds me of like a Mercedes. Let's see what we can do. Hang on, it's a corner? A corner? Okay. Watch out, watch out, watch out. That's a gold. Ah, fuck, I missed it! Oh, it's this section. Double! I think there's a ×4 there. I missed that one too. That's a restart. So there's a ×2 and a ×4? Okay, we'll see what we can do. Joseph Max, everyone says that. I mean, obviously, I have never played any of those. Okay, watch out, watch out. There's a ×2. Oh. Oh, oh. Should have been faster, that's for sure. Silver medal, hey, that's decent. I want to try again, and then with a bit more pace. I was very careful there.
Take one insane burner, a street.
Back! Get it! Ah, that times 2 is too far away. Yeah. Feck. Hey, well, I'll take that then. Yeah, I won't do the crash ones that often, but you know, on occasion. On occasion. This is a new one. Race 1. Just gotta start with race 1. Let's just do a different sports type. Custom sports, assassin sports. Excuse me. Let's just do this one. Silver Lake is only used for it. Okay. But it still shows. Yeah, you have to go to 4 times. Because if not, then it's bye-bye gold medal.
You're listening to Crash FM, and the only thing I know about the French is they invented the hot air balloon. But who the hell cares?
Did they?
About that? We're talking
Did they invent the... Oh my god. Did they invent the hot air balloon?
all the hot air action you need to know about. Crash FM, the place to go for all your circuit updates.
You know what I also was very interested by? We Dutchies invented the CD. I never knew that, but okay, there we are. Alright guys, have a good one, thanks for stopping by. And we also invented the first shotgun, you know, the blunderbuss. So yeah. This doesn't end up terrible. Jesus! That's what you get, mate. Trying that shit with me. What does a blunderbuss look like? Well, Google it. Difficult to explain, but it's basically like a regular old gun, like very old gun, with like a very big ass funnel at the barrel. I guess I can see a bit of Monaco in this. Oh, that was already it. Hey. Yeah, basically it is a musket, but with a big funnel at the barrel. Winter parts are based of Austria, okay. Road Rage, let's see if we can get gold medal of this. And let's just do some, the one that we know. Let's just do it in blue. Also need to keep track of time, because tomorrow is a work day. I have to get up a little earlier than usual. Even earlier than I think I probably have to get up at like little over 6. 6:15, 6:20, something like that. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow, also an important day. Ooh! Jesus! Ow, ow. That's lucky. Tech worker for the federal government. I'm an IT worker for the government at the moment. Well, government. It's not government. But I'm open to governmental projects. That was a good one. Ooh. Okay. Ah. That's a silver medal. $14. In 1 minute. I'm gonna crash. Okay. Ah! Oh, come on! Two more, come on! Yes! Oh, okay, there we go, lovely. Holy moly! Hey, we got the gold medal, so I'm happy with that. Here. That's a nice view. In Burnout Paradise, getting a takedown with the camera turned on literally responds the car. It's okay.
Crash FM is back again, and you know what? The route to the A57 is beginning to fill up with traffic.
Okay.
Guess they're heading out to the coast. Fortunately for all burners, this means more lamers to race through. Get to it, and make sure you show them that not all the hot body work is on the beach. Keep it right here on Crash FM.
Shooting whites. Eventually, yes, Otavio. A lot of people have already recommended it. Try the airplane race.
You know, they're known for great food, great wine, and great times over here. So in true hedonistic fashion, it's time to gorge ourselves and get drunk on massive takedown action. Bring it on!
That was a good one. Yeah. Oh, baby, a triple! Yeah, I won't play Revenge directly after this playthrough. But it's definitely on the list to do in the near future. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I think right now Grids or Test Drive Unlimited. I want to do another PC game. We'll see. I'll have to get myself a copy of Test Drive Unlimited first. I say Grid, but I haven't played Test Drive Unlimited yet, so I'm biased. Okay.
Crash FM back again. Now, seriously, this is the life.
Also made Joseph, I was seeing a lot of people, I actually asked about, you know, doing Grid as a first playthrough thingy in these day and age. Hearing a lot of people saying use the extra mods. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Do I like Homer Simpson? I like The Simpsons. You haven't used it yourself, okay. Okay. Might as well do it. Might as well use the extra mod. As far as I know, it just adds stuff and fixes stuff. Oi! Car, ooh.
Here's an ancient racing proverb. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Okay. GPU usage actually quite good now. Like with that blending accuracy now down to basic. I can just use 1440p. I mean, mate, if blending accuracy is set to high, I have the GPU usage will be like double, more like 50% at 720p. Like, but blending accuracy has got to be one of the most FPS killing setting I've seen in any game, emulation, whatever, you know. It literally doubles or even triples the frame of like the GPU usage. Yours below 50% usage on Hot Pursuit 2. Then again, mate, we have different GPUs.
Crash FM is back again, and you know what? The route to the A57 is beginning to fill up with traffic. Guess they're heading out to the coast. Fortunately for all burners, this means more lamers to race through. Get to it and make sure you show them.
I still have my sights on the 5070 Ti, and with the prices dropping, definitely have my sights on one of those. But you know, I want to wait until those prices are back to normal, which can still be, you know, take a lot of time. But with the rates that with the stock, Jesus, I'm no more candy. Like I was saying, yeah, the prices are dropping. The stock markets is dropping from like the RAM producers, Samsung, or the other two ones. I suppose image on Discord, but I've forgotten the name of those. But yeah, the AI hype market bubble is deflating. It's slowly deflating, but it's deflating nonetheless. 5070 Ti was at one point like 1,050 euros. It's now like a bit over 900. Play Mario Sonic on Olympia Games. Mate, I've played that actually. Yeah, Hynix and Micron, that's the one that I was talking about. I occasionally look at like what their stock market is, like what the. I can actually have a look at it right now. Micron stock price. Oh, it's racing again. Well, I need to look at like 1 month. Oh, it's racing again. Oh, it's racing again. It was dropping, like from here, it was dropping big time. SK Hynix. It's also racing, I don't like that. Like it's racing big time. Why is it racing? Eh! Well, anyway, it's, I can also just, well, slow but steady. If you posted it on your YouTube channel, Cyber, I'll be able to find it. Burnout World Tour. Ooh, another continent. Far East. Ooh, that's a long one.
You still got it locked on Crash FM, and I'm hearing
Super
that the
Grand
toll
Prix.
for the main elevated freeway is out of action at the moment. Well,
Okay.
at least for payment.
Oh,
For all
okay.
takedown action- Striker, that's me checking out the news and views for you here on Crash FM. Finally, it stopped raining, so I
The sound though.
cars out there. Get to it.
I love this sound.
Soaking DJ happy.
Yeah, he just blew up. That's the last Grand Prix to complete the... Oh, okay. So yeah, we're really close to completing this game. Ah, understeer. Might even be able to complete this...
It's Crash FM, and let's get a little religious. Let the Buddha guide you to victory. For all your racing info, stay with me.
Understeer, mate. Holy moly.
Fast lap times earn you bragging rights. Burning laps is what this race is all about. Oh, and check the clock. It's already ticking.
Car. Understeer. This is my focus face. Papa focus face, papa focus face. That was beautiful. So far decent. Not looking at chat. Can't afford that. I think the twitchiness isn't the bad part, it's the understeer.
This is Crash FM, and you know, I was wondering
I don't know where to go! I know where to go! Okay.
whether it's possible for a car to function.
Yeah!
Or maybe function is the wrong word. How about getting taken out?
Oh, the sound though.
I'm Striker. I'm Crash.
Car. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Apologize if I'm not talking a lot right now, but like I said, focus face.
It is Crash FM, and this place is great. It has everything that you want from a burnout circuit. Fast freeway action, and secondary highways filled with traffic to pile through. The Riverside Highway in particular will be vital to your success. But with all the tourist areas in Asia,
Come on.
take care. The tuk-tuk monsters are out in force. For all your highway listening, stay with Crash FM.
Can't really look too much at the scenery. Whatever we'll finish with, I'll take it. Can't see. Yeah! It was going so well. Bloody off-road? In a Formula 1 car? E-bus. Ah! Ah! Don't think we're gonna get golds. That's my gut feeling. But if we get silver, I'm happy. Yeah! Oh! Ooh! I'm happy with that. First time. Let's bloody go. With 2 crashes. Map designs in this game is beautiful, mate. Like, takes me back to like the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed 3 days. Beautiful, very atmospheric, picturesque. Can we actually do the second one now from the Far East?
You must be listening to Crash FM because you got good music, we got hot cars.
I don't know if we're gonna finish this game tonight. Because I've got like half an hour-ish. Then I want to end the stream.
Okay, takedown transmission.
Definitely not. Oh, okay.
It's not quite big game hunting, but there are some nice trophies to be won in the jungle of Island Paradise.
Like, look at this. This looks beautiful. This is very drifty. Whee! No traffic. Oh, there's traffic. Jesus, we're cutting it close. If you like chopping onions, not really. Very teary eyes. Special event postcards. Wee, okay, cool. New Europe stuff. Alpine race.
Up at the Alpine Crash Junction, we got a line of trucks just waiting for some international interference.
Okay. That's Crash. What?
I got a chaos theory for you.
Okay. We'll do this one then. And then we'll... what the hell is this truck, by the way? Where's the multiplier? Where's the multiplier? Where's the multiplier? Oh! Ah, fuck, I missed it. Yeah, that's a restart.
Ah,
Ah. Multiplier is over there. I don't think that was a very good one, was it? Go back. Maybe I can get a thingy. There we go. That's the tanker done. Haha, Joseph. Right, Alpine race. Alpine Expressway. Alpine Face Off. This is the Alpine race. We've done that one. So Face Off.
That's right. I jack my laptop straight in.
Magnus.
Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm Stryker, doing all the broadcasting. Keep it right here on Crash FM.
Face Off. Okay. Any car recommendations? I don't think we've not tried Assassin car yet. Also the Sports DX we haven't tried yet. Custom. DX is good too. Let's just use the DX. This reminds me of an RX-8.
You're back with Crash FM? Okay, you see those buildings in the middle of the road about halfway around? They're toll booths, and luckily we've negotiated so we don't have to pay.
RX-8s?
Alright, we were trying to negotiate. Anyway,
ooh, okay,
okay.
okay. Okay. Does steer very aggressively. He's right on my tail. Have I seen the movie Face Off? Can't say I have. I overtook him. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is not too bad. Get the fuck out of here, mate. Die! Yeah, that's what you get. Ass. Face Off is a great film, okay. Not many. Is it like a racing film? I have no idea, to be honest. Not great. Not a lot of great racing films. Already behind me. No worries, Joseph. I appreciate you being here. It's been a while since I talked to you properly, so. Yeah, anytime, mate. Anytime. You're welcome anytime. Everyone's welcome. Except you're an ass. Then you're not welcome. He's already behind me. Sure, mate. Feel free to join anytime. Also, I'll be getting Forza Horizon 6. I've pre-ordered the premium edition. Like that video of the reflection video has paid for Forza Horizon 6, so yeah, might as well, mate. And I'll be streaming that, you know, first initial reactions, so feel free to join them. Hoping was a there we go. It's not a racing film, it's about an FBI agent who swaps faces with a bad guy to a guy. Okay. YouTube paid me to have a better mic, yeah. He's already behind me! That's the pros of being a YouTuber, mate. I will also 100% capitalize on 406 in terms of video and stream, so... You know
the one. I mean, it's the one that most of you have scraped all the way around. Use your brain, you'll get quicker that way. For all your highway listening, stay with Crash FM.
And it's already like at another turning point. Like, but the reflection video was getting a bit stale, but now suddenly it rises again. Probably because of the anticipation of 406 with the gameplay everyone's providing. That was the one that we just raced against, Dominator Sports. Alright, Joseph, you have a good one, and hope to see you very soon. Until then, take care.
Crash FM, we are back. The sun is shining, the weather is fine, and this time of the day, there are no patrons clogging the sidewalk along Cafe Kilo.
Based off the NSX. You know I say, this is based off the NSX?
Cheap furniture streetwide and shorten your route to the finish.
This?
On Crash FM.
I can see the lights maybe a bit. It's not the first car I would, you know, think of. I have to say though, I can't really make too much of these cars within Burnout 3. Like maybe a few cars here and there have like, that resembles a bit of this and a bit of this, but I just don't see NSX in this one. Car, wall. Ah, drift. Oh, this is drifty. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, but I still went for it. I did not do that. That did the autopilot. I mean, it turns very well, but at some point it just drifts, which is annoying. Any MJ songs? If MJ you mean Michael Jackson, then yes. Ah, there's a roundabout! Okay. Go straight on the roundabout. You halfway it.
Seriously, this is the light.
That's what you get.
That's
what you bloody get.
Enjoying the views of the river from the Café Kilometre. This is Crash.
The fact that it's quite, you know, aggressive in terms of steering, you can quickly make adjustments. Not too bad, this car. Ooh. Quarter two, okay. Not gonna take too long. I think after this I'm gonna do one more race. It's a long ass race this.
You're listening to my favorite station. I work here. This is Crash FM, and it's time to spin the wheels at the casino. Not the roulette wheel, but the burnout wheel. We got a race to run.
A burnout wheel at the second ahead. I feel like I'm doing so well. I like this car. This is not too bad. Just, you know, the occasional drift. But, you know, it turns very sharply. Also have to say, you know how sometimes I say that my second monitor is a bit laggy? There's none of that at the moment. Like it's crisp, 60 FPS. The hell with the blending accuracy. Ever get scam calls? Rarely, because my phone automatically knows when a telephone is usually a scam caller. Well, then I do get some scam calls occasionally, but I know when they are scam calls. So, but I sometimes pick up to just mess with them. Because I love wasting scammers' time. 8 seconds, okay. Best way to do that is just act stupid. You know, like real stupid. Or this one time, you know, a scam caller tried to call me saying I had to log on my Windows computer and do this and all that. And then after like 50 minutes I said, oh, but I have a Mac. Then he hung up.
Crash FM, we are back. The sun is shining, the weather is fine.
Lovely.
And this time of the day, there are no patrons clogging
Easy.
the sidewalk along Café Kilometre. You know what you should do?
Which in my eyes is this is the best nominator of the 5 nominated cars available as a game. Yeah, this was nice. Good car. So yeah, last race. Any suggestions, Magnus? Look at the message above. This car has drifty moments, but it makes up it for good stability, acceleration, and good speed. Oh, what's this? This looks good. Hey. Any suggestions for the last race of the stream? Have some new things that we have unlocked.
Man, this place has so many tunnels, meaning
One for 13. Road Rage. We could do Road Rage. Bagpipes? Race to unlock the Toon Sports. Okay.
Time on the Peak 3 Jam. What the hell? This is the wrong gig. Burners, grab your wheels and head up to the foothills for some of the fastest racing this side of the pond. Light them up and stay.
It's a bit of Camaro at the rear. With that, you also unlock the Sports GP. Okay, well that's a good segue for the next part.
6 aggressive racing maniacs, only one winner. Who's it gonna be?
Ooh, this is a lot. The drifting was a bit bad. It is stable. Doei. This is very stable. Look at that. Look at how well it turns. Eee. Whoops. Now I have to do some racing. Oh. Oh, that happened. The drifting isn't very good. If I want to go to Japan, yeah. It's one of those countries that I want to go to at some point. Oh, that's a Discord call. Well, message. Another one. Don't know who's messaging me. But I will have a look when I end the stream. Could be. There. Get the hell out of here, mate. You're right, Magnus.
Alright, takedown transmission coming at you, listen up.
Finish!
Of accidents at Vineyard is drunk driving.
Lovely.
Second biggest is driving drink. Pay attention to those wine trucks.
That means the new cup has been unlocked. Toon Sports. New car has been delivered to my garage. Oh, what is this? Front gives me like some McLaren F1 vibes. Well, actually the entire car gives me McLaren F1 vibes. New special events. In Europe. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Once again, no stream next week. Won't be available, but the week after that we'll just continue and see if we can finish this game. I have no idea if we can finish this in 3 parts. Magnus is probably the only one that knows. But yeah, looking forward to it. Really enjoying this game. A lot of fun. Just mindless fun. Just drive fast, crash into cars, be fast. Don't die. That's pretty much the game. Right, yeah, like I said, I will see you on Friday. where I will do whatever. And yeah, that's it for me. Take care, guys.
Give me something to sing about. Give me a reason to care. I'll sing along forever.